Hi, I'm Bob Zimmer, Member of Parliament for Prince George, Peace River, Northern Rockies, talking to you today about Bill C-21. Video 3, I'm going to talk about one provision in there that's concerning, there's many concerns in there. This was a bill that's supposed to crack down on legal firearms and use in our cities and simply doesn't. Bill C-22, introduced literally 2 days after that, actually lessens consequences for firearms crime in Canada. It doesn't make sense to me either. So I'm going to get into this provision. It's on page 3. It's the search and seizure without warrant provision. So number 5, if in respect of a person who is subject to an order made under subsection 2, a peace officer is satisfied that there are reasonable grounds to believe that it is not desirable in the interest of the safety of the person or of any other person for the person to possess anything in the possession of which is prohibited by the order, the peace officer may, where the grounds for obtaining a warrant under subsection 4 exist, but by reason of possible danger to the safety of the person or any other person, it would not be practicable to obtain a warrant, search for and seize any such thing, and any authorization, license, or registration certificate relating to any such thing that is held by or in the possession of the person. So here we are once again, lawful firearms owner. We're talking about lawful firearms owners there. So imagine you have legally obtained your firearms, you're storing them safely. Now you're under that provision where they can search you without warrant. Very concerning. So I'll go into Bill C-22. Many of you have talked about or have heard about the lessening of consequences that exist in there. I'm going to do a comprehensive list. I looked through. It's essentially 10 pages long, but there's a lot of references to the criminal code, so it takes a bit of time to dig this up. The criminal code document's fairly thick, so I'm going to list them off individually. Again, specifically the lessening of consequences in Bill C-22. The bill, remember, that was introduced 2 days after C-21. Subsection 85. Using firearm in commission of offense. Subsection 92, using imitation firearm in commission of offense. Subsection 92, possession of firearm knowing its possession is unauthorized. Subsection 95, possession of prohibited or restricted firearm with ammunition. Subsection 96, possession of weapon obtained by commission of offense. Subsection 99, weapons trafficking. Lessening consequences for weapons trafficking, folks. Subsection 100, possession for the purpose of weapons trafficking. Subsection 103, importing or exporting knowing it is unauthorized. Subsection 244.2, discharging a firearm recklessly. Subsection 344, robbery. Subsection 346, extortion. So that's what this bill actually lessens the consequences for. So, the Liberals talk about cracking down on gun crime in our Canadian cities with Bill C-21, and it did exactly nothing to do that. It just targeted lawful firearms owners. And then you see a bill where they're actually lessening the consequences for gun crime in Canada. Like, to me, the irony is rich, and I'm sure it is with you too. But, we've seen this happen before. Whenever the Liberals are mired in scandal, as they are now, there's too many to list what this government's been involved with, and this Prime Minister. This is the way that they like to change the channel, or try to, but I don't think Canadians are going to believe them this time. So I just challenge you to print these off if you can and read them yourself. It's always important to read the actual text of the document, but what can you do now? I get that question all the time. What I would recommend that you do, contact your MP, your rural MPs especially, that appreciate lawful firearms ownership, and let them know your thoughts on that. Contact Minister Blair's constituency office as well. Let them know that this is wrong-headed. It's going in the wrong direction. It's not actually doing a thing to crack down on firearm crime in our cities. And thanks for listening today. I know you're advocates out there, lawful firearms owners. We appreciate you. You're obeying the law, and as I'm a firearms owner myself, and I obey the law as well. And we just need to let our voices be heard. and let's hope that a change is made. I know our leader has committed already to reversing these provisions and the provisions of C-21, etc. And it just is targeting us again as lawful farms owners and not targeting what's causing our huge problems in our city. So thanks for listening today. Take care.